All right, let's talk about a really big shift in marketing. We're going to cover how to get you off that hamster wheel of just running endless campaigns and instead build a much smarter, AI-powered system that actually creates compounding growth.
So let me ask you something. Does this feel familiar? You're pouring money, time, and effort into your marketing. You see some clicks, some activity, but deep down it just feels like you're on a treadmill. You know, you're running hard, but your scenery never changes. And the second you stop, everything just grinds to a halt. And yeah, this right here, this is the heart of that frustration. This is the trap so many of us fall into. We're paying for clicks, not actual customers. We're running these one-off campaigns that have zero momentum. We're burning hours chasing down cold leads. And the real kicker? The second you turn off the money tap, poof, everything just disappears. It's a treadmill, plain and simple.
So let's just call it what it is, the marketing treadmill. It's this broken, completely exhausting model that keeps so many businesses feeling stuck. But here's the good news. There is a way off. And that's exactly what we're going to crack open today.
Okay, so how do we actually get off this thing for good? Well, the answer isn't to just run faster. It's to step off it completely and build something else entirely, a smarter growth system. This isn't just some new tactic, you guys. It's a whole new engine for your business.
And that something else is what we call growth marketing. Now look, the most important word on this slide is system. I can't stress that enough. This is not about one-off campaigns. It's about building an interconnected engine that smoothly guides people on their journey with you, creating real momentum that actually builds on itself.
Now this whole system, it's not some random collection of ideas. It's built around this really clear 5-stage customer journey. Think of this as your blueprint. We start with awareness, then we move them to interest and consideration, then on to conversion, and finally, and this is arguably the most important part, we build lasting loyalty. This is the roadmap. Okay, now this is where things get really interesting. When you layer AI and automation on top of this 5-stage journey, the whole system gets supercharged. It gets smarter, right? Because we're not guessing anymore, we're using data. It gets faster, with AI handling personalization and follow-up 24/7. And it becomes truly scalable, letting your results compound without you having to work more hours. All right, enough theory. Let's get practical. We're going to walk through each one of these 5 stages, and I want you to see the huge difference between the old, clunky way of doing things and this new AI-powered growth approach. So, first up, awareness. Super simple, right? This is just that first moment a potential customer even finds out that you exist. Now, the old way was what I call spray and pray. You just blast your message out there to as many people as humanly possible and hope something sticks. The growth approach, it's like a laser. It's all about targeting the right people and drawing them in with content that is genuinely valuable to them. And let's be real, AI is the magic that makes this kind of precision possible today. AI-powered ad platforms can find your ideal audience for you in real time. And at the same time, generative AI is pumping out personalized blogs, videos, and posts at a scale we could only dream of a few years ago. Okay, great. So they know you exist. What's next? Stage 2, interest. This is where they start to lean in a little closer. Maybe click on an ad or follow you on social media. They're intrigued. So traditionally, what did we do? We just blast everybody with the same generic one-size-fits-all message. But the growth approach is all about personalization. The system is smart enough to tailor the experience based on what that specific person has shown interest in. And of course, AI is the powerhouse behind all of this. A chatbot isn't just a gimmick. It's answering real questions instantly 24/7. The system is automatically tweaking emails and website content based on how people behave, so every single interaction feels relevant and personal. All right, stage 3, consideration. This is huge. This is that critical moment where your prospect is weighing their options. It's you versus everyone else, and they're trying to figure out who's the best fit. Now, the old model throws this all on the shoulders of your sales reps, right? They're just hammering the phones, sending manual emails. The growth system, on the other hand, automates the hard work of building trust by delivering the right resources at the perfect time. And man, this is where AI becomes your team's superpower. It uses predictive lead scoring to analyze behavior and flag the prospects who are actually ready to buy, telling your team exactly where to focus their energy. Then, automated workflows can send them the perfect case study or demo, all without anyone having to lift a finger. And that, of course, leads us right here
to the moment of truth, conversion. This is where your prospect becomes a customer. They sign up, they make the purchase, they commit.
How many times have you seen this? The old playbook often relies on last-minute discounts or some heavy sales pressure to get the deal done. The growth approach is the total opposite. It's about making it so easy, so frictionless to say yes, that it feels like the most natural thing in the world. And yeah, AI is just brilliant at wiping away that friction. Conversational AI can guide a customer through checkout, document automation can instantly generate a proposal, and streamlined payment systems reduce those frustrating drop-offs. It's all one smooth, professional motion.
But wait, we are not done. Not even close. The journey does not end at the sale. Stage 5, loyalty, is where the real magic happens. This is where the compounding value really kicks in, because keeping and growing your existing customers is the most profitable thing you can do.
And this slide, honestly, it shows maybe the biggest difference of all. Traditional marketing basically ghosts the customer after the sale is made. The deal is done, and they move on. Growth marketing knows the sale is just the beginning of the real relationship. It's about turning that customer into a fan, an advocate for life.
And naturally, AI is a total workhorse here. You can set up fully automated loyalty and referral programs that reward your best customers without you thinking about it. You can use AI reputation tools to monitor feedback and engage proactively, sometimes solving a problem before your customer even knows they have one.
So let's zoom out and bring this all home. We've talked about moving from the marketing treadmill with its short, exhausting bursts of visibility to something far more powerful: real, sustainable momentum.
And if you remember one thing today, let it be this. This is not about just running another campaign. It's about building an asset for your business. Every single thing you do, every piece of content, every automated email, every happy customer, it adds another brick to this foundation. It's value that builds on itself over and over again.
So I'm going to leave you with a question to think about. Take a hard look at your own marketing. Are you building a system, or are you just running campaigns? Are you creating compounding value that grows over time, or are you just stuck on the treadmill running in place? The answer to that question could literally change everything for your business.